Hey guys, here it is. Hey guys, Liliana here. Hey here. Oh god, I'm gonna take a drink. And it's just coffee. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay guys, Miss Liliana here. Sweet Liliana here. We got a read for you guys today from the Oracle and the Tarot. So, first and foremost, we're just going to go ahead and kind of get into where I've left off with shuffling. Raven's Wand Oracle. While I got it out, I know. When I got this out, I was trying to pre-shuffle, and the whole deck just flew on the floor, right? So, we have Time's Arrow. It's just a matter of time. What you've been working on, manifesting, balancing, it's the dandelion and the daisy, right? And so it's just two opposite sides. You know, you've been working on really balancing your masculine and feminine energy. So, and you know, this is a time now, you finally mastered that, right? So this is a time now to say goodbye to the old ways, right? Say goodbye to your old self, right? So we'll go ahead and do a quick shuffle on these and see if anything else wants to come out. I hope everyone is having an amazing and blessed day. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, follow. A couple here, 1 and 2. Bottom of the deck is strength renewed. Yes, we've left all that old behind and our strength has been renewed, right? Our strength has been renewed. They want me to go ahead and sneak this in here. I needed to get you all a Bible verse, and what came up was Job 24 verse 20. The womb forgets them, the worm feasts on them. The wicked are no longer remembered, but are broken like a tree. So remember, guys, faithful is the servant. You know, God always provides for his children, right? These are just the ebbs and flows of life, you know, and you have mastered it. You've recognized, you've mastered your emotions, you've mastered your feelings, you know, to know and recognize that what this 3D realm is showing you is not the reward, but that the reward is coming, right? So this is our founding day, most definitely. So this is our founding day. We have realized our strength. We've realized our power. You know, we know the divine truth of who we are. And now it's just time for us to prove ourselves, right? So, and Spirit is ready for that. If you need help, ask Spirit. Ask your higher selves. Ask them for the help that you need, right? Because you are worthy. This is our true love deck. And when I was doing my shuffle, this came out for us. It just flew right out while I was doing the pre-shuffle. You are worthy, and you are worthy of all of the brilliance, love, and abundance that this world and this universe, multiverse has to offer, right? So I'll go ahead and do a real quick shuffle here with these, and we'll see what else wants to come out. Kaya shana koti ayana kashana koti ayana kashana koti ayana. So right off the bat, I see maturity. So yeah, you have come into your maturity. You've learned your lessons. You've grown in wisdom, or with the wisdom that has been given you, and you're going to continue to grow with that wisdom, with your ancestors, connection to your spirit guides, connection to your higher selves, connection to the Yeshua, right? The Father and the Mother, the Holy Mother, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene. So guys, you know, you have connected fully to your higher selves, and you've balanced that in. This is your fate. You know, it says divination. So this is your fate, prophecy. We each and every one prophesy 432 on the timer. We each and every one prophesy our own future. You know, you can make it or break it, you know, positive or negative, whichever you focus and dwell upon. 444 on the timer when I looked up, that is what you shall receive, right? So, because, you know, there's so much that is unseen and being hidden from us that we don't even know about, these battles that are going on, you know, in the ethers, in the spiritual realm. So, and let's go ahead and finish these. That is from the Oracle of the Mermaids. And you're definitely standing in your king energy. You're secure, you're safe, you're strong, you know your path, and you've planted all those blessings of abundance, and now that's starting to come in for you because you've moved into this king energy, right? So, because you realize you're worthy, right? You've recognized that. And you know and believe, you know, and now it's time to relax. Get that spot A and that you've been wanting to get. So, this one's not wanting to finish. There we go. Intimacy. So this is when we can bring in, now that we've mastered our energies, the masculine and feminine within, this is now when we can bring in that true intimacy, right? We'll go ahead and look at the bottom of the deck, and it's still luminosity. You are glowing. You are amazing. And now you have this emotional freedom. You recognize and realize, 609 on the timer. You realize and recognize the strength and the power that you have within you. 616 when I looked up then. So yeah, we have this King of Pentacles. So that came out while I was shuffling. You're really learning to trust your intuition and to lean into those nudges that you are getting. So yeah, and you're speaking your truth, right? You're recognizing it and speaking your truth. You're speaking it into existence with this queen energy. You understand the power that you have now. Yeah, and I mean, prove yourself. Yeah, you've proven yourself. So you no longer have to prove yourself to anyone outside of you. That's inside of you, right? So you've proven yourself time and time again, and the outside doesn't matter what it's reflecting. You know what's coming for you. You recognize this and see this now. All that work that you put in has not been in vain, right? Yeah, you're standing in your power, right? You've spoke your truth and you've defended yourself, and you know you're standing there, you know, coming out of the battle stronger than you were before, right? You put that work in, and now it's time to reap your rewards. So admire the strength, admire that work, and appreciate all of that time and energy that you have put in there, right? All right, angels, guides, mountains, loving light, anything else? Of course, they say. Look at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. Yes, most definitely. You've made a choice, and now you are moving in that direction. So then it's just a matter of time before the rest of that starts coming in, pouring in for you. 811 on the timer. So, and the last card is Nine of Cups. Yes. This is wish fulfillment. This is abundance. This is you getting pampered and glorified, and, you know, everything growing and flowing in abundance. Blowing, I don't know where. Anyway, you might be do some breath work. That's what we need to do. Breath work. Because there's still stuff that we need to cover that we need to uncover that's unseen, right? So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Oracle of the Mermaids real quick and see what messages they have for us. And they were really snotty. My deck's all messed up. But I said, you know what? It don't matter. So, I get them out. When I shuffle them, I get the cards out and I look at them anyway. So, you know, if I see something that catches my eye, I'll definitely mention it while I am shuffling. So, but anyway, guys, angels, guides, divine beings of loving light, messages for the collective. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sticky. The magic of the Colhelen Druid. Caution, secrecy, and wary. Yes. You know, you have recognized and realized the value, your value. So now you are realizing that you need to protect yourself more, right? and not allow everyone access to your energy. Your energy is very valuable. So make sure that you are using caution with those who you spend time with, because energy does rub off on another. So energetic connections, each and every one is, an exchange of energy. Yes, receptivity. So we're each and every one's receivers, and when we're in our feminine energy, it says allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. So make sure that you are in the right surroundings, that those things are, amplifying for you, those positive things rather than the negative, right? So angels, guides, divine beings of loving light, and focus on the positive too, right? Two more. All right. Dreams, vivid dreaming, dream messages, dream teaching. So some of you may be doing a lot of work in your dreams, connecting with your soulmates, connecting with your twin flames, connecting with your ancestors. So just know that for most of us light workers, for most of us, we are connecting and doing a lot of work in the ethers, right? So we are all connected, each and every one, at all times. Yes, it says a wave of power, a surge of power, upswing in energy, exhilarating movement. Yes, this is the Lion's Gate portal. There is so much coming in, so much energy, light codes in. Make sure that you're grounding in all of this. 11:33 on the timer when I looked up. So make sure that you are grounding in all of this energy, right? So there is a surge of power, an upswing of energy, and exhilarating movement. So guys, that's good stuff coming in for us all. Experiments, manipulation of nature, forcing change, cruelty in the pursuit of knowledge, and arrogance. So, we've recognized the shadow aspects of ourselves, right? And, the shadow honestly isn't to be feared. We've recognized it, and now we can illuminate it, right? So, there you are in your divine feminine power, and that dark shadow has been completely illuminated. So now you know what you're dealing with. Now you know what you're working with, right? So, all right, guys. So we'll get one more card, or one more message, or another message from one more deck, and see what messages Spirit has for us. Thank you, angels, guides, divine beings of loving light. Thank you, Yeshua. All right, we got a few flying everywhere. Mother Earth, yes. Remember, Mother Earth is a living being, so take good care of her, nurture her. So make sure that you are grounding out in Mother Nature. Connecting with nature is very important for us as light workers, to ground our energy and to connect with nature. I'm going to grab this card and I'll be right back. The one that was on the floor is the way shower. So you are here to help show the way. Keep doing the work that you're doing. You're doing a great job. The shadows, we each and every one of them, we each and every one have them. My brain goes way too fast. So, recognize your shadows, acknowledge your shadows, and tell them that you want to work with them, right? That's the only way that we are going to be able to prosper through, the density of, this 3D realm, right? There is magic all around us. Don't forget that you are magic. The fact that you are even here, the fact that you are walking, talking, speaking is a magical thing. So don't forget how magical you are and how magical your surroundings are. Be thankful and grateful for all the things that you have, because it can be taken away in an instant, just like that. And you're recognizing this, you're seeing this, you're getting that vision and understanding now, that, this is the moment. This is now. This is all you have, right? The past is gone. The future is uncertain at any given time. We can plan and, work to execute, but now is all we truly have. So make sure you are maintaining that high vibration, living in your truth, staying in those positive vibes of love, light, abundance, joy, prosperity, staying in your heart space, and ask your guides and your higher selves for the help and what you need. So guys, 155 on the timer. I hope this message finds you well. I will see you on the flip side. Peace out. I love you. Mwah.